Alejandra looks like AOC if she was a Republican, though. Or if AOC stood for always on.
Connor looks like a drug dealer that's always overstaying his welcome when he drops off weed to teenagers. He looks like he's always walking into a room like, wait, did you eat those brownies?
Yeah. Those guys are my best customers. Alejandra's family's from El Salvador, but she was born in the U.S., so she doesn't have a visa or a MasterCard. Or a bed frame.
Yeah, okay. All right, thanks, Fred. Connor has to get back to floating towards a pie and a windowsill. His dad is an Irish cop and his mom is Palestinian. And jokes aside, it's like really sad to see what Palestinians are going through these days. Getting punched by an Irish guy.
Damn. Man, well, thank you, Olivia Rodriguez. I just came up with that one. Alejandra said she's trying to have a hot girl summer, and good for her. Her apartment has no AC. So this summer's about to be hot, girl.
One of us has to. If you're here, who's ignoring his girlfriend for Fortnite again? You look like you start every day by licking a toad.
It takes me a Subway, though, for a few seconds. Yeah, that's a movie reference. You guys want to get it. When Alejandra was in high school, she got held back a couple times, physically. Yeah, she kept trying to fight the janitor. Yeah. She was trying to take the mop from him.
You literally look like a mop.
Dang.
All right, thanks, Sean White, when it's convenient. Connor went to Catholic school. People made fun of him for being a fire crotch. But God is on his side, because then he met a woman with a burning bush.
Alejandra told me her stepdad is a DJ, but I feel like playing your music really loud at the beach doesn't make you a DJ.
Yes, it does. That's his art, okay?
If he's a real DJ, then I'm Michael Phelps. He's swimming. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you would appreciate artists because you are an artist. Okay, like I said earlier, his dad is a cop, but he's a rapper. Yeah, and it's kind of weird. He has some songs that resemble Fuck the Police. They all start like this. I hate my dad, he's a loser. Every time his dad shoots a black guy, Connor goes, Dad, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
My gosh, keep it going for these two. Wow, what a battle to start off the night. I don't think that was light racism. I think that was regular racism. I think that was just standard racism. Let's go to our judges. Dan Wickes, what did you think of this amazing?
I thought this was awesome. Great job. Give it up for these two again. I think this was great to watch. I think you two look like you belong together because Connor looks like Alejandra's boyfriend's barber. But yeah, you guys did a seriously amazing job. I think my vote goes to Connor. I think that you guys are both strong. Connor was stronger the whole way. Alejandra took a second to heat up, but still, seriously, great job. Amazing first battle.
Alrighty, Connor's got one, everybody. Divya.
Yeah, super fun battle. Connor does look like he is the answer to the question, what if cavemen had conditioner? I feel like Connor puts the homo in Homo erectus. I feel like also your joke against Alejandra fighting over a mop worked really well because Alejandra does look like she just got off her cleaning shift. You have dressed so hotter before. But yeah, really great jokes, both from both of you. I loved the subtlety of Olivia Rodriguez. That was just so funny. I loved your mop rebuttal and Shaun White when it's convenient. Yeah, I think just solid jokes from the both of you. I do think Connor had the slight edge, so I give it to Connor.
All righty, Connor's got 2. Scott Hall.
I couldn't think about anything other than Connor's sexy, sexy voice. You seem like you spend a lot of time in Jamaican dance halls, hitting on black women. I did like this battle, Alejandra. You look like you kept your shirt in your pocket before this, so we're dressing up. I thought it was a really, really good battle. I do think Connor had the edge, though, so I got to give it to Connor.
Woo. All right, Connor's got it sewn up, but James Pontillo, final thoughts.
Yeah, this looks like both ends of an Amber Alert. He's a pedophile, is what I'm saying. It was great. You were both great. I love the hot girl song. All your jokes are about how she's poor, and that's that's funny. So I got to give it to Queer Al Yankovic. That was.
All right, Connor swept it up. Give it up for Connor O'Brien, everybody. But great job, Alejandra. Great job, guys. Are you guys ready for your next battle?
All right, guys, we got to make this quick. Dustin has to get back to freestyling outside of a 7-Eleven, all right? Dustin seems gay and is a lawyer. When I asked Dustin where he took the bar, he said, "In my ass."
All right, first off, I just wanted to thank Cody for taking some time off from upcycling coffee cans and ironically sipping PBR to be here tonight. I feel like Cody gives off the vibe of a Coke dealer who describes his products as artisanal and farm to nostril.
It is expensive. It is expensive. That's good. You look like a bouncer for a ball pit. Dustin wants to be a black guy. And in fact, he loves being around black people so much that he became a lawyer. Imagine facing 25 to life and then you find out your lawyer makes beats on the side.
Gotta hustle. I feel like Cody looks like the kind of guy who sends handwritten Christmas cards to the OnlyFans girls that he subscribes to. But no, seriously, Cody told me he had a serious girlfriend, but unfortunately she moved to San Diego without him. He said he was devastated and his insides hurt, which is ironic because once his girlfriend got to California, her insides also hurt.
Because she was getting fucked by other dudes, right? Yeah, that's it. All right, good. Keep it going for the only white guy in a black fraternity. All right, that's good. Dustin has musical notes tattooed on his forearm, which actually plays Beethoven when he jerks off dudes. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, all right.
Thank you, Meth McFarland. I feel like Cody looks like the main character in a video game where the objective is to gentrify every underprivileged neighborhood in New York. Like, you know when he opens his restaurant, it's gonna serve a bitchin' burger with kick-ass fries.
He's not wrong. All right. Dustin, you code-switching ventriloquist dummy. All right? Dustin has no hair and is dating a black girl, right? He's such a good partner that he's not even really bald. He just shaved off all of his head to make a weave for his girlfriend. Too much? Okay. All right.
Cody looks like he works at a tattoo shop that's located inside of a storage unit. Cody told me that his mom was a junkie who abandoned him. And then he also was addicted to alcohol and cocaine, but he got sober 3 years ago. So I'm glad to see that not only did your mom pass on the substance abuse issues, but also the commitment issues.
That was good. Dustin looks like he rubs his hands together and licks his lips when he talks to the judge, right? Dustin's mom also drank a lot when she was pregnant with him. So, of course, he grew up to be retarded. Due to fetal alcohol syndrome, he barely survived the delivery, and now as a comic, the crowd can barely survive his.
Burn. Some of you guys might recognize Cody as that guy stripping your telephone wires for copper, or maybe running off with your catalytic converter. But no, seriously, if you guys didn't know, Cody actually is famous. I'm not sure if you can tell by the mustache, but he's the third Mario brother, except he just jumps in and out of crack pipes.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. We promised you racism, and then I saw these two. I was like, how are they going to pull it? And they did. They were racist towards people who weren't even involved. I think that's impressive, honestly. Who's going first? Who wants to judge this battle first? James Pontillo, what did you think of this battle?
You guys both look like Grand Theft Auto characters. I don't know, you both look like you died in car accidents. I don't know if it makes sense. But it was good, but I think the white guy was funnier, so. All right, let me clarify. I thought the generic white guy was funnier. No, I think Cody just by a little bit won.
Cody's got one, everybody. Clap it up for Cody. Scott Hall, what did you think?
It is crazy that you guys both did look like jokes when you look exactly the same. One of you's just in a hat. This is like a battle between who likes Papa Roach more. I know it's Cody, yeah. I do think you both had great jokes, but I think Cody's jokes just had a few more pops, so I got to give it to Cody.
All righty, Cody's got two. Going to the front of the judges' booth, Dan Wickes.
This I agree with my panel. I think this is a great battle. I always love a battle where it starts and then in a few jokes, one of them says the guy's girlfriend. I'm like, he's not gay? Yeah, you guys look like, Dustin, you look like you'd get mad at Cody for playing acoustic guitar at a party because you also wanted to play acoustic guitar at the party. Yeah, and these two actually, I know we said from New York, these two are actually both from Connecticut. I'm glad they're not from New York because that would be a long way to skateboard. But yeah, I love both you guys. But I thought you guys are both fine. But I do think that Cody just brought a little more, so I'm gonna vote for Cody.
All righty, Cody's got it sewn up. Divya, final thoughts.
Yeah, super fun battle. I do think it would have been a little bit more easily matched, Dustin, if you had taken creatine powder and worn a hat. And then you really would look exactly the same. Yeah, both incredibly generic, forgettable white men. But mostly because of the roofies you clearly use. No, great jokes from the both of you. Very fun. I love all the lawyer jokes. Tattoo shop storage unit was very funny. You guys clearly had each other nailed. Interpret that as you will. But yeah, I think Cody had it. But very
All
fun.
right, give it up for Cody, everybody. That was my fault. I thought Divya was making a gay joke.
All right, guys, this giant dollop of sour cream is Big T. Big T claims that he has a lot of Riz, but he also thinks Riz is short for risotto.
Thank you. Thank you for taking time from using your pussy as a catcher's mitt as a softball game to be here tonight. Strike! I will admit, Paulina's from New Jersey and loves Dungeons and Dragons, which is clear because she obviously loves the gabagool.
Thank you. Big T co-hosts a podcast called the NGL Show. It stands for the Never Getting Laid Show. Big T looks like if you were to make fun of him, he'd go, "What, you some kind of wise guy?"
No, seriously. Thank you for taking time. Thank you for taking time to tell a dude wrong hole after he shoves it in your belly button again to be here tonight. Paulina said she's never done drugs or been in a relationship, which makes sense because she doesn't hang around people on drugs. You have to be on drugs to want to be in a relationship with her.
Big T told me he adopted a dog that has alopecia, so now there's 2 bald bitches in that apartment.
Leave Coley out of it! I love her. Thank you for taking time for making the dude wish that noise was a queef to be here tonight. Paulina is big into the Renaissance fairs, and I asked her why. She said it's from a simpler time. The houses didn't even have running water, and apparently running women.
Oh, like you run, bitch.
I look like this with edibles. You don't even eat edibles. I don't know what you're fucking doing over there.
Oh,
I got a hobby. That's what the fuck you need. Edibles, not edible. Come on.
Oh, we know you eat. As I said, Big T is bald. He's kind of bald like Mr. Clean, except the only thing he can clean is a rack of ribs.
Thank you for taking time from using a back scratcher to wipe to be here tonight. I asked Paulina if she's ever done cocaine. She said no. She doesn't want to lose her job. The coke will mess with the smell to find the truffles. I know we're close to the Bronx, Stanford. I was about to call you out on Uncultured Swine. You got that. Listen, I had that in the code. I know where we're at. We're North Bronx. You got it. You got it.
Right, so it's great being up here with the Mucinex booger. Big T told me he has beef with lesbians. But I actually think you have a lot in common with them because you both can turn straight women gay.
Paulina says she has small teeth and a dentist makes fun of her about it. I said, damn, what does your gyno say? He says, Paulina, it's me, Mr. Rothenstein. She has a gaping canyon of a cunt, sorry. I knew what was coming, my bad. She has a big hole. That's a big hole. Elbow deep. You did those side lunges.
What's that?
I'm not even bending my knees.
I think that was 5.
Yeah. I didn't come on stage because I didn't know if Big T was done yet. It was very convenient. Oh, we were having fun too, trust me. All right, give it up for these two, everybody. Super funny. Great battle. Oh my God. Who's going first? Divya's going first. Divya, what did you think?
Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. I love you both as people and roasters. Standing next to Big T is the healthiest Paulina will ever look, mentally and physically. I assume the T in Big T stands for tetanus. But Big T, you look like a cop that stops and frisks people looking for loose Jolly Ranchers. You know what I mean? No, super fun, great jokes, very creative, very fun on stage. I give slight edge to Paulina. I think she just had a few more hits.
Paulina's got one, everybody. Dan Wickes.
I love this. I think I love you two as a pair. I think you can pair with a lot of people. I think you guys look like you shop at the same store. And or sit down and shop. But anyway, yeah, I guess that's Amazon. And also I think that Pauline and Connor look like they have the same hairstylist. All right, that's a bit.
Connor's the guy that was up here earlier.
Yeah. Right. Well. Anyway, I'm gonna make this interesting. I'm gonna give my vote to Big T. Let's see what the other judges say.
All righty, it is tied up. We got something interesting. Scott Hall.
Another battle between the same two people. You guys seem like you should be getting into a fight on a public beach. Yeah, it was really, really close. Big T is one of my favorite people. I don't care what he says. But I do have to give the slight edge to Paulina. I think she took it.
Alrighty. Paulina's got 2. Big T's got 1. James Pontillo.
I felt like we were watching an episode of Roseanne. You both look like St. Patty's Day parade floats. I'm going to give it to Tommy because I'm a pussy.
All right, it's tied up, right?
Yeah.
That's a tie. Oh my gosh.
History was just made.
I didn't explain this part of the show because I'm not good at my job. It's tied up, so it's going to go to you guys. I'm going to put my hand over. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm going to put my hand over one comedian. And you guys clap and cheer, and we'll just make a lot of noise for whichever one you like better. Sound good? You can't vote for 2 people. All right. If you thought Big T was the winner of this battle, clap your hands. Got some passionate people from that side. If you think Paulina Breeze was the winner of this battle, clap your hands. All righty. I'm going to give that to Paulina, but great job, Big T. Great job, Paulina, everybody. Give it up for these 2. Great battle, everybody.
All right, everybody give it up for Gio, man. Gio looks like Whoopi Goldberg's voodoo doll. If somebody...
That's crazy. Y'all got me battling a guy who eats cereal and milk with tobacco.
So, I'm from Nigeria. Gio's from Ghana. This is a battle of who was the better child soldier. Gio actually goes back to Ghana regularly. He always tells people he looks like A$AP Rocky when he goes back. Yeah, he looks like A$AP if A$AP stands for always such a pussy.
We didn't tell you, but this is actually a charity roast. Michael lost his hairline in an accident long ago. That's why we never seen his hair.
That was really funny, man. Gio looked like a Newport flavored Sour Patch Kid.
You look like the last guy selling weed by the dime.
We're going to go to our judges. Judges, what did you think of round 1 of this battle?
Crazy, we got the only 2 black people in Stamford here. That's...
He doesn't know the All right, never mind.
It's like Kendrick versus Drake, but if they were both Drake. It was good. I like the Newport Sour Patch Kids. Was that you? That was creative. I was gonna. So I'm gonna give it to you.
All right. Michael's got 1, everybody. Give it up for Michael, everybody. He's got 1. Oh, sorry. Scott Hall.
It's a good battle between Kendrick Lamarshall's employee and then the guy you see working out on a child's playground. I think I do love Michael. Thank you for wearing your formal do-rag tonight. I think I got to give it to Michael on the Whoopi joke was great. The voodoo doll joke is hilarious.
All righty, Michael's got 2. Everybody, round 1 is heating up. Dan Wickes.
Yeah, this is a great battle. I think we laughed, we learned. Now I'm going to assume black guys with do-rags are balding. But yeah, who's leading right now? Michael. Okay, I'm gonna give my vote to Gio. I thought Gio had some bangers.
Things are getting interesting, everybody. Michael's got 2, Gio's got 1. Divya.
Yeah, both very fun. You guys both look like the guys white women are afraid to bring home, but it has nothing to do with you being black. Just everything else about you. I did love the Whoopi Goldberg voodoo doll joke and the Newport Sour Patch Kid. Yes. So I'm gonna give it to Michael.
All righty, Michael's gonna take round 1, everybody. We are gonna go to round 2. He's gonna do 3 jokes in a row. Who went first? I went first. Gio's gonna go first. 3 jokes in a row for round 2. Let's roast.
You're the type of guy to be at the strip club 12 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Yo, after this, baby.
You're fucking chopped. If you was born in ancient Greece, they would have thrown you off that cliff. And you look like you walk around headbutting every door open.
All right. So in Gio's Instagram bio, it says he punches roaches. It's crazy he treats his family like that. Like, I think it's very disrespectful. Man, there's a lot of white people. I hope y'all get this. But he looks like Lil Wayne's last dread in his hair. Like the last one that's falling out, the black people get. All right, cool. No, we got to wrap this up quick. Gio got to go back to the park and train squirrels in karate.
Dan Wickes, round 2. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought another great round. I love Gio, man. I know there are a lot of young black guys who are in anime. It's cool to see one that's in the Blue's Clues. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm gonna vote for Gio again. Excited to see more.
Alrighty, Gio's got one, everybody. Divya.
Yeah, Michael looks like he's dressed for the club, and Gio is dressed for his Pokemon club. Yeah, another great round, but I think Gio took that, so I'm excited for round 3.
Gio's got 2. Scott Hall.
While I do think that the trained squirrels for karate was an underrated joke, they didn't give you enough for it. I got to give it to Gio. I think he took this round.
Hey, Gio's got it sewn up, but James Pontillo, final thoughts on round 2.
I feel like you guys are only doing this to raise money for your school's basketball team. But it was great. The squirrel one was great, but I'm going to give it to Gio.
All righty, Gio swept round 2. We got 1 for Michael, 1 for Gio. This is going to be our tiebreaker round. It's going to be 3 jokes back and forth. Michael's going to go first. Michael's going to go first. Final round, everybody. You guys excited?
All right, man, give it up for Gio, everybody. He looks like a teenage mutant ninja cockroach. That nigga climbed out of the sewer to get here today. Nah, it's cool. Gio, oh, it's your turn, my fault. I forgot.
You look like the guy that be holding his girl from behind when she paying for food.
He looked like that girl did a sex change. All right, thought I was gonna hit. Okay. Gio looked like Playboy Cardi been a zombie for a very long time. Like 3 seasons at least.
Your whole vibe is Axe body spray and dookie streaks in your underwear.
Gio looks like if Phineas and Ferb and the Boondocks had a collab together. Like a mashup episode.
You look low resolution. Talk to me when you fully loaded.
One more time for these two. 2 of the best. So funny. Wow. Let's make some sense of this. Judges, who's going first? Who's Scott Hall? Final round. What do you think?
Man, give it up one more time for these guys. Amazing round. You guys seem like you both had to move because 2 fellas that were up to no good started making trouble in your neighborhood. I mean, Gio got a double applause break. I've never seen that before, so I got to give my vote to Gio.
All righty, Gio's got 1. James Pontillo.
You guys both look like you hijacked Tom Hanks' boat. Oh, it was so close. Shit. Who'd you vote for? All right, I'm gonna vote for Gio, but I hope it goes to the audience.
Okay. 2 for Gio, everybody. Dan, I'm sure you don't feel any pressure now. What did you think?
What are you talking about? Gio annihilated. This was not close. Yeah, that joke killed that. Yeah, that girl. I'm sorry, Michael, you're hilarious, but that girlfriend joke killed so hard. I don't think you're ever gonna hug your girl again. But yeah, my vote goes to Gio. But great joke.
All right, Gio's got it sewn up. Divya, final thoughts.
Yeah, I also don't think Michael's gonna hug his girl again, but she will keep paying for his food. Yeah, that truly was my favorite joke of the night. So I think it was a great battle from the both of you. Both incredibly funny and talented, but I think Gio had it for sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Gio Yankee, everybody! Hell yeah. That is our show. Did you guys have a good time? Hell yeah. Follow NYCC Stamford. They do shows every single week. Most days of the week they got something going on here, so come back soon. Follow Roast Battle CT. Follow RBL New York on Instagram. We got shows in Connecticut. We got shows in New York. Thank you guys so much for coming out.